But you see, it's not just Snoop Dogg, because his uncle was also Bootsy Collins. You know, Bootsy Collins, he was in Parliament P-Funk with George Clinton.
That's pretty amazing. I absolutely love Parliament.
Yeah, like that whole line of people, they're all just like a big musical family. It's pretty cool.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing?
Oh, hey, we're fine.
Well, do you want to introduce me to your new friend?
My name is Leroy. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, pleased to meet you too. Absolutely. Well, cool. Hey, so we're supposed to be doing another episode of your show. So your friend Leroy here, do you think maybe you might want to stick around and help out with it?
I guess I could do that. I don't know if I'm very qualified for it though.
Well, I mean, you being a marital aid of color, that maybe you might have a really interesting insight into what we're going to talk about today.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jeff, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just trying to say, like, I don't usually get a whole lot of chances to hang out with marital aids of color, and maybe you might have some interesting insights about what we're going to talk about.
God damn it, dude.
Nah, Mr. Wiggles, it's cool. Look, I will help out in any way I can.
Great, awesome. So today's episode, we are going to be talking about white guilt.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah, let's get wiggly, bitches.
Frag out! Mr. Wiggles.
White guilt. Man, what can I say about white guilt? If ever there was anything massively, massively profitable in the sphere of social justice, it's convincing people that they need to somehow change their behavior or even pay out money because of an arbitrary factor of their birth and genetics.
So like you're born with a certain station in life, so you kind of need to understand if you have certain advantages over other people?
Oh, it gets even more blatant than that, trust me. What we're going to be talking about today is a very specific thing that you can purchase. You, as a guilty white person, feeling that you have so much privilege that you need to just give back. Well, now there's a special box just for you. Not only can you now have a monthly subscription to Geek Crate or Nerdbox or whatever the fuck it is, you can also have one that tells you how to become a better ally. And it's called the Safety Pin Box.
The what?
Yes, the Safety Pin Box.
The fuck is that?
Well, it's okay. So it's... How about we let them explain? Let's do that.
Wearing a safety pin to show allyship with vulnerable people might feel good, but it doesn't actually do anything.
Oh god, does she mean those safety pins I see all them middle-class white people wearing?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what it is. That whole safety pin, so, people who are not white will actually know that the white person they're talking to is a safe person and an ally.
Oh, well, that's pure logic. Just base your opinions on somebody on whether or not they have a pin, not on the strength of their character.
Safety Pin Box is a subscription service created by two black women activists that teaches you about systems of oppression.
Systems of oppression?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't demanding somebody has to pay a certain amount per month based on their skin tone just to be able to feel better in society be kind of a systemic form of oppression?
I mean, he has a point.
Box memberships give you guided tasks to put those lessons into action to fight oppressive systems, whether through radical compassion, influencing your networks, or data collection.
Is it just me, or does this sound like a pyramid scheme?
Yes, that's exactly right. This sounds exactly like a goddamn pyramid scheme. Hey, do you want to make some money? All you have to do is refer 5 of your friends, and then collect various data on their different types of likes and favorite types of pastimes. Pass that down to our data experts, and then we'll pass on action-oriented packets for them to then find 5 more people. And the more people they find, the more you profit.
Box memberships also help to support black women doing work for black liberation, including Safety Pin Box's creators.
But are there more than just the Safety Pin Box creators that are going to profit from this? I mean, huh.
Each month, proceeds from box memberships are gifted to Black women being individual Black women and femmes doing Black liberation work.
Okay, wait, so they're marketing this as being altruistic, but in reality, all the money is gonna go to either them or people who think exactly like them.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. This sounds exactly like a pyramid scheme that kind of has its roots on, like, almost a cult membership.
Financial requirements, dogmatic principles, and castigation if you don't obey.
Yeah.
So if you were serious about being an ally when you put that safety pin on your shirt, take it a step further.
I love that shit. I love it. That's great. You're trying to be a good ally? You're trying to show with your meaningless fucking pin? Well, that's not good enough. No, you're not a true activist and ally unless you pay for our $100 a month box.
I'd rather wipe my tip with a $100 bill than give it to them for some stupid box.
Safety pin box. Effective, measurable allyship.
Alright, so that's obviously cancerous as shit, and it's basically marketing on people being fearful that they might be perceived as racist. Oh my gosh. But let's think about this real quick. I mean, who do you think is really going to be the type of white people that are going to be paying for the safety pin box?
Well, obviously, it's gonna be white nationalists trying to change their ways.
Yeah, it's such a ridiculous concept. Anybody who would pay for this is already on their side.
Right, but who's actually going to be profiting off this? Well, let's take a read from their website. Who does the safety pin box support? Short answer, all of us. Everyone! The safety pin box benefits all people involved, but it is generally geared at supporting Black women who are contributing to the movement for Black lives. Every month, Safety Pin Box will give one-time financial gifts to individual Black women who have demonstrated a commitment to serving Black people. Financial gift recipients will be featured in the month's box at their discretion and will be invited to contribute to that month's task writing. Any and all Black women contributing to Black liberation in any way are encouraged to apply, and recipients will be chosen at random each month from Black women applicants in our pool. The more subscribers we have, the more Black women we can support. Subscription fees as a form of reparations go directly to supporting Black women freedom fighters every month.
So basically, this is just a thinly veiled, oh hrough, give me your damn money, white crackers.
Yeah, good bait. Real good bait. In addition to providing financial support for Black women, Safety Pin Box encourages white people to actively engage in liberation work on a consistent basis. Each monthly box is a form of accountability to call you to action, and the variety of tasks offered make it impossible to say, I want to help, but I don't know what to do. Now, not only can you do specific tasks for the movement, but you can join a community of other white people doing the same. And if you still want to wear your safety pin, go ahead. Just prepared for someone to ask what ally task you completed this month.
Like they really want this to get that big. Like, two people meet on the street. Oh, hello, fellow white man. I see you have a safety pin. Did you complete the ally challenge for this month? Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, standardized form and function for activism. Mm-hmm.
You better pay your white tax, otherwise you're going to the gulag.
Black women receive financial support. White people work to end white supremacy. Black people guide white ally work. White people learn to work debt. God, I can't even read it.
Come on, man.
Be professional.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. All right. White people learn to redirect resources and do racial justice, personal development. All this and more every single month. It's a cult. It's a fucking cult. It's a pyramid scheme cult. Mm-hmm. Give up your financial security, your hard-won wages. You are born into a system where you automatically oppress Black women, so you can't just simply signal your virtue free of charge. Oh no, you need reparations.
So out of nowhere, white Jesus came and white Jesus was like, Gazi. I said, what, white Jesus? He was like, you need to help white people. I said, again, white Jesus, with what? He says, you need to help them with reparations. Reparations. I said, oh, I got you, Jesus, I got you.
All right, well, fuck it. Let's see who this team is. Who are the people behind the safety pin box? Well, turns out it's two people. First one is Leslie Mack, the co-founder and creative director. She's a social justice activist. She tends to go to a bunch of the rallies, and she basically shills herself in every way online. The other one is Marissa Janae Johnson. And if that name sounds familiar to you, it's probably because you might have seen her before.
If you do not listen to her, your event will be shut down right now.
So we are trying to be reasonable. We are trying to be reasonable. We are trying to be reasonable.
We are reasonable.
We are trying. We're gonna give you. We're gonna let you on the mic.
Yeah, she's that one.
Whoa, wait a minute. That was one of the women who acted like petulant children at the Bernie Sanders rally?
Yes, this person lacks the self-awareness to understand that she tried to disrupt somebody who was the only political candidate that was an actual activist that gave a shit about their movement. Yes. And these are the people trying to convince you to pay $100 a month to receive a cheaply made fucking box with instructions on how to feel less bad about being white.
Yeah, man, like, who cares that he marched with Martin Luther King Jr.? I mean, he's lacking in melanin and he has a penis, so check your privilege, old man, and move aside for two strong black women.
Yeah, that's super fucked up.
Okay, so next what we're gonna do, to really kind of hammer home what these people's true motivations are in doing this safety pin box, we're gonna watch a little bit, because I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike, of a Vice video in which they went and checked out their operation.
Bara Elman is a rabbi and professor of Jewish studies who lives in Park Slope, Brooklyn. Bara's holiday gift haul this year includes something for herself, the Safety Pin Box, a new monthly subscription service designed to wake up white people to the realities of being black in America.
Now wait just a minute.
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
Look at the front of a door.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're right. That woman already has a sign on the front of her house that says Justice for Freddie Gray, Walter Scott, Eric Garner, etc., 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 etc. I mean, yeah, like, that just seems like exactly what we were talking about before.
Yeah, man, this woman already agrees with them. This is so stupid.
Are you getting that feeling of like unboxing, that exciting feeling of like a gift?
Well, it's not so much as a gift, but it's kind of exciting that I feel like I'm getting ready to learn, like, I don't know, Mission Impossible, like what my job is supposed to be, you know?
Oh, that poor woman. That poor, poor woman.
She seems like a nice lady. Gullible as fuck, though.
The Safety Pin is the Make America Great Again hat for white people who want to show the world they didn't vote for Trump. After an election that progressives believe hinged on racism, the Safety Pin is meant to display that the wearer is a safe white person.
I gotta tell you, man, if ever I was a mugger and I was gonna rob some people who were not white, I'd have a big ol' brass fucking safety pin and be like, hey, by the way, I really wanted you to know, give me your purse!
Empty out those pockets.
I'ma take that nice watch.
Drop that chain!
Now what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Isn't that a thing? That's not a thing?
Oh, god damn it, Jeff!
I guess that's not a thing.
Organizers Marissa Johnson and Leslie Mack think they can use all this white guilt for good, and capitalize on it at the same time.
I think you have that reversed, actually.
This is sort of the epicenter of white guilt, is the white middle-aged mom who voted for Hillary but saw Trump win on the back of the white women vote.
Yeah.
That's where the money is.
Oh, woke journalists, what's she gonna say?
That's where
the money is.
That's where the need is. I wouldn't say the money, but it is where the need is.
Well, you're a business person.
Yeah.
That's where the cash is, right? That's where the money is.
Well, the cash is in all the white people's wallets.
Boom!
I cannot believe she just fucking said that.
Yeah, I mean, like, not every white person has a lot of money. I mean, Jeff over here's always broke as fuck.
Hey!
So I'm not discriminate about whose wallet it is exactly.
Yeah.
But I will say that that's where the need is.
How in the world does that make any sense? That's where the need is. This woman already has a poster on the front of her house talking about victims of comp violence, black victims of comp violence, and that's where you need to be addressing racism? No. That's where you find gullible people who have too much money and are already on your side. That's not going to convince anybody who had hateful views and hateful ideologies before. What is this? How can you be so deceitful?
Well, maybe she doesn't feel like she could actually change races.
Exactly, Mr. Wiggles. So rather than trying to actually do anything to solve the problem, they're just trying to find a way to capitalize on the situation.
Yeah, I mean, sure, fine. Be a capitalist. Find a market that's wanting and ways in which people will fulfill a need for you, and you make money off it. You make a living. Fine, fuck it, whatever. Shit, dude, that's what I do. People want to see my videos. They watch my videos. I make a living doing it. No hate there, but don't race bait and lie. That's so... This is scummy.
Because what we've had up till now is a lot of white people educating themselves and educating each other. And it's like, great, what happens after you're educated?
They change their lives and become better people.
I mean, what are these people actually expecting?
Yeah, like what are they supposed to do?
Oh, well, I'll tell you what you gotta do. You gotta be a woke-ass white person. You gotta become a goddamn foot soldier on the field of battle towards racial equality or some stupid-ass shit like that. I don't fucking know.
Honestly, I just feel so bad for that poor Jewish lady.
Yeah, she doesn't owe you people fucking anything. Absolutely not.
She tries to be a good person, be understanding and sympathetic to people that she might not otherwise truly understand. What the fuck is the problem?
Yeah, exactly. What did that little Jewish rabbi woman ever fucking do to you?
Well, she sure as shit didn't give her any hairstyle tips.
Be nice.
No, fuck you. I do what I want.
So what's in the box? Bera finds lesson plans and tasks to complete. Some tasks are simple, like give black people higher tips.
I mean, give black people higher tips? I mean, aren't tips supposed to be indicative of the service gained?
I mean, if I was a waiter, I would think that's actually pretty insulting.
Yeah, no, that sounds really fucking insulting to me. I would be absolutely insulted. What the fuck?
Then again, if we're talking about tips, well, obviously Leroy's gonna be giving someone a bigger tip than I will.
Well, okay, that is true.
This week, I take a look at the media I consume on a regular basis and evaluate it for bias and worthiness.
Who gets to dictate what is taste? What is worthy? What is... What?
Everyone must watch The Wire.
Yeah, dude, fuck The Wire. I'm not watching The Wire. I don't give a shit. I don't care if it's a good show. People have fucking ruined it for me.
And this is really just about everybody's personal tastes.
Right, absolutely. Now, if we still had some really good blaxploitation shows like Martin was funny as fuck.
Oh man, that bitch Shanae was fly as fuck.
Shanae was actually Martin in drag.
Look, white boy, did I motherfucking stutter?
Alright.
Embarrasses me, honestly, that I just don't have a world where I encounter naturally people of color.
And there is nothing wrong with that.
I mean, do these people really believe you need some racialized quota for the different people you interact with on a daily basis?
Now, if you want to have more black culture in your life, there are definitely things that you can do. You can go to shows, support local artists. You can just try and immerse yourself in the culture, but you don't have to, like, change your whole life for it.
Yeah, just try and be a good person.
Yeah, no. Dude, fuck these women. Fuck them. This is bullshit. They're taking advantage of you. Come on.
What do you hope will happen to you after you're done with a year of this?
I'd like to think, like, wow, I will be so incredibly sensitized. That's probably unrealistic.
You poor sweet woman, you already have a poster on the front of your house talking about the black victims of police shootings. How much more sensitive do you need to be?
For true penance, you must crucify yourself on the tree of woe.
So what is it about white people that they also require you to give them a box of things to do? Why don't they just write you the check?
Yeah, I mean, you could just write the check. But I think for us, one, it's about actually providing a service that people are asking for.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a market, and that's really when we talk about it being a business, it's a business model because there's a need. And I say all the time, like, had white people got their shit together and actually provided this for themselves, we wouldn't have a business model right now.
All right, I tell you what. We are going to provide an opportunity for people. Absolutely. For any of you out there, white people who feel copious amounts of white guilt, and you have too much money, enough money that you would spend $100 a month for somebody to tell you what to do, how to behave, and goals to accomplish, we have, for free, some basic suggestions on how to become a better person.
Pay attention to the local schools that are hard up for money and funds, and if they have any charity events and you can't pitch in, maybe try and help out.
Try not to be so nervous around people who look different from you, because that's one thing that'll always make people feel uncomfortable. They're just people, so treat them like it.
Take that $100 and maybe donate it to a charity for people who live in a country that do not have the basic necessities that we possess here in America.
Given the disproportionate ratio of black people who are homeless, maybe donate some of your unneeded food to a food bank.
4 words. Date more black chicks.
Dude, seriously?
Okay. Try and treat everybody with politeness and respect. That way nobody sees you treating somebody differently just because of the color of their skin.
And if really at the end of the day you feel like what you're doing isn't enough and you really directly want to help out a black person in need, fine. Go find one. Make a friend. Find out what troubles them as a person, and then put your energy and your money into helping that person. Not some faceless, nameless, cardboard fucking box being hawked to you by a bunch of professional activists. No, don't do that.
Safety Pin Box's message to guilty whites. If you want to do something, put money in a black woman's pocket.
And I just would say, you know, we never pretended to be anything but radical black women, and so we're gonna do some radical shit and we'll see what happens.
Well, I can tell you exactly what happened. You have been making money. And a lot of money. Quite a bit.
Nothing is quite as profitable as emotional blackmail.
If in your heart of hearts, you really firmly believe you're a good person, more than likely you are. 95% of the people in this country are decent, hardworking people. They don't wish any ill will on anyone else. This overwhelming conspiracy theory of white supremacy is in many ways rooted, at least historically, more valid than the patriarchy. But it's also something that we can actively fight against by simply not just not being racist assholes.
And of course, there are systems that probably do need to change in society, but we as individual citizens really can only police ourselves.
Right, exactly. All you really have to do to make a change, number 1, don't treat people of a different color different than you would treat someone of a different color. Simple as that. That doesn't mean you owe them something, because you don't. You do not. Reparations are bullshit. They are totally fucking bullshit.
Check this melanin, and bitch better have my money. Don't you act like you forgot.
Seriously? If your progressive message sounds anything like goddamn Gazi Kodzo, you know you have officially jumped the motherfucking shark.
And when in doubt, if you're not really sure how exactly you're supposed to be a good person, don't listen to some random ass person who's gonna mail you a piece of shit, super cheap box and steal your fucking money. Listen to your heart. And just be a good person. It's really not that fucking complicated.
And fuck more black chicks!
God damn it, Mr. Wiggles.
What? Black chicks need love too, man!
Well, from all of us over here at the Jeff Holiday channel, we hope you have a fantastic day. See you next time.
Later, fuck faces!
Peace out, internet.
Hey guys, it's the end of the video, but it's also not necessarily the end of the adventure. You see, Byro over at Galactic Bubble Productions actually made an amazing animation with me and Leroy. You should absolutely check it out. It is hilarious. The link is down in the description. Oh my god. Leroy, you lost your fucking eyeballs. Oh my god. I knew that was gonna happen too. No, god damn it. No worries, nobody panic. My dildo is just losing its eyeballs. Happens all the time.